G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and today I am back playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Now this will actually be the first episode of this playthrough. I've already finished the game myself, so there's not going to be any big shocking story twists for me personally, but I absolutely adored this game the first time I played it through, and it's just been a bit too long. Plus, also at the moment it's a good time to kind of promote the game, I guess, because I think it is on sale. I think it's on sale globally for like 50% off on the PSN store. So really good time to jump into Horizon if you haven't already. And yeah, if you're a bit on the fence, maybe watch a few of these episodes and maybe I can change your mind, because this game is bloody glorious. I think it's fantastic. So yeah. Anyway, g'day to people in the chat, and we will jump right into it. I'll try not to talk over the cutscenes and stuff. I'll try my best, but we'll see how it goes. G'day DropTech, Heartless King, Misthal, Danny. G'day guys. Let's go. I'm gonna play it. Oh, normal or hard? Normal or hard? I think I'll just play it on normal. We all know how shitty I am at playing games, don't we? DropTech, it is 9:25 here, AM. DropTech, are you in Perth or something, maybe? G'day, Misthal. Good to see you, man. So, since I last played, I don't think they had any patches when I last played, so they've done quite a few patches since I last played, so hopefully it's going to be a little bit better experience for UI and stuff like that, but yeah, nothing major has changed, I don't think, gameplay-wise, otherwise, just little quality of life changes. 6 years later? After what? I didn't skip anything. That's a bit weird.
Oh, that's a lot of berries. You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm?
Yeah, I quite like the main character, Aloy.
Well done, that's a good boy.
I don't think the focus should be that she's a strong female or any of that crap. She's just a good character.
Come with me.
That just happens to be female, you know?
Outcast, to be shunned. There.
Oh, outcast.
Oh, come on.
Oh. The theme of outcast and exclusion is pretty heavy in this game. Oh. But right from the start of this game, when I first played it, I was like, this is impressive. I'm quite excited to get into it. It would be great to see just how amazing it could look on the PC.
Here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
G'day Snake MGR12. Good to see you, man. So yeah, we're controlling tiny Aloy at the moment. The game, I think, looks really good for a like a PlayStation 4 game. It looks amazingly good. I'd love to see it at like 4K on the PC at like 60 FPS and stuff like that. It'd just look, yeah, great. And the controls in this game, for the most part, are really quite good. There's never had really any problems with them or anything, so... Scanning at some points can get a bit tedious, but otherwise it's pretty good.
One of the old places.
G'day, little kidder. How you doing, mate? Thanks for the early morning super chat there. Little kidder just had a super chat of $10. She is... Oh, man. Thank you, little kidder. Yeah, this is an amazing game. It is such a great game, really. Oops. I'm getting a bit turned around here. Gotta concentrate. Yeah, if you haven't picked it up already, I was saying before, it's on sale at the moment. I know it's on sale in the Australian PSN for 50% off. I think it might be in the American PSN for the same price, or maybe the European one as well. So definitely pick it up if you can afford to. I am totally distracted right now.
Ross said never go in places like this.
Oh man, this would be the best place to go.
Find a way out.
I'd love to explore a little cool, creepy, bomb sheltery place like this. So it has been ages and ages since I've last played this game, so for me it's going to be like a whole new experience again. I don't think you can pick up items just yet. So, yeah. Little kitty, you can't afford it unless you stop super chatting. See, I'm torn there. I want you to play the game, but at the same time, I want you to super chat the crap out of me.
What's that?
So,
A dead person.
Oh, dude, that...
There's something shiny there.
This kid has got some, like, some balls. For not having any balls, she's got some balls. Ian Crawford, I don't play games where I have to play as a female. Well, you're probably missing out on some pretty good games, mate. That's our little scanner. That'll become pretty important for the whole game, I think. You use it really, really often. G'day, Lightwave. Well, hello there from Australia. So this thing lets us see like machine networks and all this cool stuff.
Everywhere.
And floating menus and everything. It's quite well done actually. And I didn't mind so much. I don't mind games where you have to scan a little bit when you walk into different areas. Sometimes it's a bit scan heavy, but otherwise it's pretty well done.
A metal door. Closed.
I just gotta remember how to do my scanner.
Maybe this device I found can help.
There we go. It's R3. So you can scan different objects and you can see where different power grids run and get information on different things.
Somehow.
So the door's connected around there. And you can also scan different points and get different data files and audio files to expand on the story as well. Which is a good way of doing it.
How do I get it open?
I forget where I have to go. Oh yeah, down here. Misthol, she doesn't really master it all that fast, but this thing pretty much auto modes it for her, this little scan thing. But you see her practicing more and more, so we'll get a little bit of a montage. And yeah. There we go.
It changed color.
But there's certain reasons why we're so gifted as well. So, yeah. She learned from cell phones. Well, actually, it's my daughter already. Like, we try not to let her use the cell phones at all, or have them on around her at all.
Color too.
But as soon as she sees them, she'll crawl right over to them, and she puts her thumbs on them and holds them the right way up. Like, it's almost like she's already got some form of adeptness to it, just by being around technology. I actually haven't played the Tomb Raider games, the new ones anyway, so I quite enjoyed this. Once I got into the open world, it was really good. The start, I was a bit like, I wish it didn't drag on so much, but once I got into the open world and I could hunt and explore the world, I really enjoyed it. So we can scan different things and get story points off them.
Want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
Tekken 2. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
A lot of the dialogue.
Daddy sure does.
A lot of the dialogue is done really quite well, and the facial expressions and their emotions and everything come across really well. Other times they'll have a dialogue line and you'll just be like, whoa man, that was really awkward, like really out of place. But on the whole, I think it's quite well done. Difficulty setting, I am on normal at the moment. I'll see how it goes. If I get my skills back, I might bump it up a bit, because I did find normal a little bit easy last time I played it, but I'll see how it goes. I have the streamer's curse though. As soon as I start streaming, my gameplay is just, it goes to crap. It's really terrible. Oh, this is actually quite a depressing little scene here, so we'll check it out, but yeah, not a fun one.
I saw them lining up in the community room, like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds, like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
There's nothing quite like suicide to get the get a game just off on the right foot, you know? I did get the pre-order collector's edition of this, or deluxe edition, so I do have a few different outfits once we are able to get into the open world. They're pretty good at the start of the game. I think they've been nerfed a little bit, but they were pretty good at the start of the game when I used them.
How did they die here? What happened to them?
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should've gone. Well.
Oh well. Yeah, so this is some pretty depressing dialogue, but anyway. Or monologues rather. Drop tech. No, the new outfit doesn't cost on Final Fantasy. It's a free download.
That's all I need, you know. That moment the door opened and you were
See you, Drop Tech. Thanks for dropping by, man.
wearing that retro wave dress. And the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see it. On my face. What had just blossomed inside me, you know. It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
Yeah, probably not the form of forever you imagined, but anyway. Okay, I'm pretty keen to get into the story.
He found me. Ross found me.
I think this
Down
guy
here.
sounds heaps like Kiefer Sutherland sometimes.
Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down
Is it
there.
Kiefer Sutherland?
Come.
No, that's not his name. What's his name? God damn, I forgot his name. Who's the guy from Taken?
Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
Liam Neeson.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of Optimus Prime in it, but he's definitely got a like a Scottish or an Irish or an English type of twang to it as well. I don't know if twang's the right word, but see, she's practicing with her little scanner, trying to get used to everything. G'day, Aaron Perez.
I'll be shaking. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Cool little tiny bow too.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
Danny Scroggins, they have said that they want to make an expansion for it. I don't know whether it's confirmed or not. Hopefully we get some
The wilds
E3 information,
dangerous,
I
Aloy.
hope.
You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it.
This game has very similar gathering
See
and
this
hunting
plant
aspects
over
to
here?
Far Cry 4,
It's called salve
or
bush.
Far Cry 3, sorry.
Come, gather its berries in your pouch.
I quite like the gathering and crafting
Good.
system in this.
Now eat the berries.
Blah.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
I'm playing on the PS4
Where
Pro at the
are
moment.
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
Am I related to Barack Obama? I think our skin tones differ a little
Further
bit.
downriver, we'll find a herd of machines.
Slightly.
And I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
And I'm going to destroy every machine as I go on. The Batmeth, you got this on sale yesterday? Yeah, it's like 50% off or something, eh?
A machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
So a lot of this game too is sneaking around and hiding in grass for good
Now
opportunities.
stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass.
Ooh. Well, Miss Soul, there's these big Tyrannosaurus Rex guys. I forget what their names are now.
Follow me across the trail.
But
to
they're
that
pretty
tall
fun to
grass.
kill because you can shoot off their rocket launchers. They've got rocket launchers on them, or disc launchers, and then you can use their own weapons against them, which is pretty cool.
Oh, another one. Let it pass.
For machines, they're pretty oblivious to you, but you know,
Back this way.
you have to suspend your belief
The slower
sometimes
you
for
move,
these
the quieter
games.
you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright.
Thunderjaw, yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, thanks. They're really good fun once you get the disc launcher.
That's the last of them. Let's move on.
The tutorial kind of intro story goes for quite a bit, the prologue.
You did well.
But
They
it's
didn't
pretty
see or hear
interesting.
you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
It kind of uses the same stealth system as the Elder Scrolls games.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong! Deb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool. Come now. Let's find that herd. Follow.
Yeah, so we're total outcasts from the tribe, so that's going to play into the story quite a bit. And you have to actually craft all your arrows as well, all your ammo, by picking up different branches and then different arrowheads and things like
There.
that.
See them? These are called striders. Ha! Get!
Get away, horsies!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away.
Got a tiny little jump.
They're
Yep,
best
yep.
approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
It's good, the crafting system or the ammo system never really becomes a burden.
Now,
It-
I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
There you go.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them.
Like, I never
Those
really
will
felt
do.
like, oh my god, I
Follow.
can't believe I have to get more ammo. Like, it just always felt like you pick up stuff as you go along. Inventories, you don't really have to manage your inventory that much, so it's not really a burden. So it's quite a good system. G'day, Vladimir. And it's 10:15
Stop wasting time.
a.m. in Australia here, so not that early.
Aloy, over here.
And I've got a baby. Well, I got a little 9-month-old daughter,
Aloy.
9-month-old daughter.
There's
So I wake up at like 6 every morning.
All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them. How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Yeah, the inventory does get full, but it's pretty easy to determine like what you need and what you don't need, generally. Wait, how do I throw? Oh, okay.
Aloy, throw a
Yep.
rock near me.
Forgot what all the buttons do now. Get some. Boom. Yeah, some games it's not really clear what you have to keep and what you can throw away. So you end up going through the entire game with like
There. Come, girl, it's safe now.
a rusted bit, and then you only end up using one of them or something, but you get like
Harvest the
99
kill
of
so I
them.
can teach you how to make arrows.
But you're just too afraid to sell them. But this game, it's fairly straightforward what you need and what you don't need a bit later on.
Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there. Good. I see you've already gathered stalks of ridgewood. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
Hoodie, is it good if I did the line of Randolph quests in Final Fantasy 15 at level 48? Yeah, that's pretty good, mate. I think I did mine around level 54. If you're using the Ring of the Lucii, it should be a complete breeze. Or the Lucii,
You'll
sorry.
never run out of arrows if you know how to
I love a little tiny bow. Awesome.
Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
The bat meth. I have a 9-month-old dog and he wakes me up at 7 every day by choking me while I sleep.
And be quiet. It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study her prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
So if you use a scanner and run it over certain spots on the animal, you can see their weak points. You can see the pack on their back is weak, and it's weak to armor penetration and fire shots. So we don't have any fire shots at the moment, but if we aim for that, we can do extra damage.
Is that a weakness?
Good strike!
And also the little lights on their nose will take extra damage as well, but not as much. Bushwalker, hi Lemon, have you checked the E3 or EA presentation at E3 this morning? I didn't even know it started. I thought it started next week.
But you have much to learn.
Anything
Tomorrow,
awesome yet, mate?
We train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy! Quick!
Yeah, Hoodie, when I first did Randolph's Legendaries quests, the Ring of the Lucii was, like, terrible, basically. It didn't do anything to most enemies, so you had to do it just with weapons and things. But now the Lucii, Ring of the Lucii, you can kill everything with it, so... Oh, they announced Battlefront 2 Star Wars, or they showed it? Man, the first one was such a shitty, poor effort DLC money grab. I don't think people should be pre-ordering Part 2, really. They'd have to do something really, really good to win my trust back on that regard. Teeb! G'day, Mr. Percy's.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede.
Oh, we can actually see their paths as well, where they're going to be walking, so...
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not.
We're gonna do it. Boom!
Aloy!
Woody, I subbed yesterday because I've been watching your vids for a while, but I did it because you post every day and that's awesome. Yeah, I'll be trying to be a bit more consistent. So yeah, thank you for the sub, mate. I'm trying to be a lot more consistent with my videos and my streaming and stuff like that. So hopefully I can keep you subbed. So now that we have the scanner, we can actually see if you look on the ground. Whatever, mate. So these guys are absolutely clueless. See, we can see their arrows, we can see the path that they're going to take, which makes it pretty easy to avoid monsters for the most part, and it also lets you lay traps down where they're going to walk, so it's pretty handy in that way. Out of here, mate. But as we get a bit older, we get access to more weapons and we can do sneak attacks and all sorts of stuff. So stealth is important, but there is a lot of options. It's really, the really strong point about this game for me is that even if you get discovered, you can fight your way out of it. Like, it's not an instant game over for getting discovered. Of course, it makes it harder, but... Oh, he's gonna catch me. No. Yeah. It makes it harder, but you can definitely fight your way out of pretty much any situation, which is what I really appreciate that in this game. Yeah, Miss Lol, I think EA does make good games, but I don't like their business practices. especially when they know they're onto something good. They end up making it a yearly thing, and it's, I don't know, man. I really used to like Battlefront. Sorry, Battlefield. Battlefield 3 was just amazing for me, but Battlefield 4 had such a shaky, crappy start to it. I kind of lost a bit of faith in the company. I knew EA had some dodgy practices, but I didn't think DICE had such dodgy practices.
There he is.
Skills, mate. Look at those skills.
Hey.
Get up, pussy.
How is this? Follow me.
Never actually played a FIFA game, ever. Not even once. I'm not a big soccer fan or a football fan, so...
How do you know to avoid them?
Let's rogue. So this little scanner thing is pretty much what's going to set us apart from everybody, so it's pretty handy. Keep on walking, buddy.
How is this possible?
I'm just that good, mate. Wow.
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both. Boy! She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips. They are outcast.
So much better than Mass Effect.
She is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart.
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law.
Rost is a bit too traditional and set in his ways, but
Follow.
I think he's a well done character. Really well
I know
done.
the way.
So what do you guys think of the updates for Final Fantasy 15? I never thought we'd get the Regalia Type D so early. Or at all, actually. Oh, this bit pissed me off so much. Oh, man, that would hurt so bad. Ow.
Stay away, no mother.
Boom. I would put an arrow right into his eye. So last time I played this game, because I've streamed one episode before, I aimed for his head, because I just wanted to knock that little shit's head off, but I'm gonna knock the rock from his hands. Boom! Take that, you little crap. Bushwalker, do we need it? Do we need the Type D? Honestly, I don't think we do. I don't understand the implementation of it. I really
Let
don't.
me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
A boon.
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it.
Nice determination.
Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
She's so tiny and cute.
We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
It's gonna take a montage. Luke Hitter, Lek, DICE is EA, like BioWare is EA. All have been assimilated. Resistance is futile. Become Borg. Yeah, I know that now DICE is enslaved to EA, but they did have a lot of credibility before that. They were a pretty good company, like, they had good reputation with the Battlefield, I felt. But now it's gone to shit completely. Boom. Bushwalker SP, if you feel like there's nothing else to do in Final Fantasy 15, I would probably take a break until maybe just log on every week to do the timed quests, get the rewards or your points or whatever, and then just wait for episode Prompto or big updates, and so you don't get burnt out on the game and end up hating it, is my advice. She's gonna do it. She's training hard. This game is really well animated and the environments just feel real. Like they've got a really good sense of atmosphere to them. I never really had a problem with the whole female protagonist thing in this. I thought it was really not subtly done, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd have the same engagement with the character if it was male. Boom. Yeah, Bushwalker, I'm on the PS4 Pro at the moment, mate. Thank you, G-Rad. I will try and keep up the good work. Thanks, mate. Thing is with first-person shooters, Mistol, I like to play them on the PC, and my PC's not good enough to play Battlefront 2, so I probably won't be looking at it all that much.
Rost! Rost! Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
She's got a pretty good voice too. Good voice acting. And we leveled up because I'm such a freaking pro. Okay, at the moment we have got jump. What else we got? Roll. We can run. And we got our bow. Can we craft at the moment? The crafting system is really good as well. You don't have to go into a menu to craft your ammo. It's, well, you don't have to go into like pause it, go into a menu, go to craft, wait for crafting. You just bring up your weapon wheel and you can craft from here. So it definitely adds to the flow of the game. It keeps a good steady pace. You got it too, so you can, later on you get a skill that when you run, you can run and slide. Run, slide, and then aim, and you get slow-mo while you're doing that, and you can get some wicked slow-mo shots. And another thing that is a really awesome feature, well, for me personally, because I'm a, I'll say I'm a content creator, I need thumbnails for all of my videos, and this photo mode, if you like getting memories of your games, this photo mode is hands down the very best I've ever seen. PC or console, really. It's just your field of view, what you're going to see, the tilt of it. You can even turn your player off if you just want to get the environment. And a new feature that they've added in one of the recent patches, you can change her facial features. You see there, she's going a bit kooky. And also body pose, which is really cool. They didn't have this before, so you can get her in different situations and then put on different poses, which is really cool. Like, you may think, oh, that's totally useless, but I adored the feature. It just made it really, really good. And I don't know, I think it adds to the game. I think it's really quite good. You can also change the time of day, I think. I'm not able to do it at the moment, but you can change it from night to day, and the sun goes across the sky and casts different shadows and everything. It's really, really, really good feature. How much power you think PS Pro is using compared to the original on this game? Well, I don't know, but usually, like, when I'm playing PS4 Pro with the Final Fantasy 15,
he said we go hunting this morning.
Like, sounds like a little
Why isn't he
rocket
here?
taking off, but it runs pretty quietly most of the time when playing this game. It doesn't chug really hard. I think it's just a pretty well optimized game, actually. G'day, MCS. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Danny Scroggins, maybe it's because I needed the thumbnails and everything, but taking pictures for me was like an absolute pleasure, man. It was really good. Like, I just love, you can like stand on the side of a thing, maybe do the little balance thing, and then zoom all the way out, and you've got a picture. Like, you know, it's so great. And then you just take a picture, and that's it. I think it's really, really well done. Anyway, on with the story.
He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy, you're here.
Oh, is everything okay? I don't know how much these actually impact the game, your decisions. I think in the short term, they impact the game, but I don't think in a very long-term way. That rock thing with throwing at the kid before, we do see it pop up later in the future, but it definitely doesn't change the very course of the game, so...
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak.
Oh, Hoodie, I'm not too concerned
I've
about
been
the viewers,
thinking about
mate,
your
honestly.
training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I've failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die.
Or you will die.
Descend into the embrace and hunt until
totally
you gather
sounds like
the
Liam
parts for
Neeson.
fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Yeah, no, it's fine, Hoodie. It's just, if I post anything that isn't Final Fantasy 15, I don't get the views. It's, I've come to accept it at this point, so, yeah.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
So we have to go get a tripcaster, which is a type of weapon. My daughter's not having much fun in the background. Her mother's with her though, so it'll be alright. Poor little thing. She's learning how to walk, so she stacks it quite a bit at the moment.
Something's really bothering him.
So we can go to cast, and I can get my DLC armor and weapons as well, which is pretty cool. It gives us a little bit of advantage in the start of the game, but pretty early on we replace those weapons anyway. Little kidder baby Lek is really cute, man. She's just, wow, such a great baby. I feel really, I think she's a pretty, like, for a baby, I think she's pretty, well, she's pretty. And it's, I don't know, maybe it is a deadly sin to have pride or whatever, but sometimes looking at other people's babies, I'm like, man, you have an unattractive baby. I really feel sorry for them, but also very proud that my daughter is so cute.
2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days and I'll know who she was.
Whoops.
And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
So the main thing in this game that we're trying to do is find out who our mother was and why we've been cast out of the tribe, and trying to get accepted back into the tribe and everything. So that's going to be the main theme of the game. We're gonna go. We should try and find Cast first if we can, to try and get our weapons and stuff. He is ages away though, so anyway, we'll try going down there. Yeah, the shield weaver armor is pretty cool. It doesn't look all that great though. I wish it looked like it did when it was hanging up, the helmet and stuff. I hope they add that option in the future. But one of the first armors you get, I think it's the Banuk armor, looks so friggin' cool, man. Like with the horns on and everything. Oh. There's a point you can upgrade your pouches and all different things if you collect enough animal parts, and you can combine them with machine parts and everything. So it's important to hunt wildlife as well. We got a watcher down there. You can take these guys out in one hit pretty much, I think, if you hit them in the eye. Oh shit. There you go. And as we level up, actually I can have a look at my skill tree at the moment. I'll show you what's going on.
Later.
Oh shit. No. It gets much easier as you skill up. You can also use a melee attack as well, if I can remember how to do it. Yeah, R1. But our weapon's fairly weak at the moment. As you level up, you get skill points, and then you can spend the points in one of 3 trees. I think you end up getting pretty much all of the nodes, basically. Ah, I don't think this was here last time, was it? I don't know. Maybe that unlocks a bit later. I can't remember. But you can get pretty much most of what you want. But it's a pretty good system, as you can choose where you want to put your points into. I forget which I take first. Maybe sneak attack? Yeah, silent strike is very important because it does a huge amount of damage on enemies if you can sneak up behind them. So we'll take that one first. And this one, time slows while aiming during a jump or a slide, is pretty good as well. I'll pick that one up. And one that, yeah, while aiming, toggle R3 to slow down time is really quite important as well. So that should make it easier for us. So that means, like, when I'm aiming, I click R3 and it slows down time. And it really helps out. It's really quite good. When can I upgrade my bow? It takes a while before you can get... Well, not a while, but
no one else will help.
It'll be a bit before we get a new bow. Is someone just talking to us? Yeah, the dude over here.
Please.
This guy gives us a quest to upgrade our spear, so...
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why me? I'll help.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging.
That dude just looks stoned ass or something. Poet's Corner. Did I ever get the Magitech V2 suit? No, mate, I didn't. I really didn't. I don't think it will ever happen. Little Kidder, need an unlimited backpack DLC. I'm a pack kidder. Much worse than a pack rat. Yeah, I'm pretty guilty of that in most games, but in this one I find it pretty easy to manage. How long have I been going? Oh shit, not even looking where I'm going. So you can slow down time, and I totally missed his eye there. No, whatever. I'll let you go free this time, mate. Oh, I gotta get used to press all the buttons again. So this one you can slide and then take aim. Once I get better at it, I'll be able to kick more ass, but generally it's pretty much not recommended to be meleeing these guys, especially with a such a weak spear. But I'm still pretty crap trying to get used to the controls again. You did alright though. We got a coil off them. You can actually modify your weapons so they have slightly different attributes. It's kind of like putting, I don't know, materia or something into your weapons. Whoops, all the horsies are pissed off at us. Sorry, bros. We'll just head towards cast. I had really bad luck getting the MAX Angelus to spawn yesterday. He just didn't want to spawn at all. I got like 3 in about an hour, I think, or an hour and a half. So above the problem of getting the V2, I've actually got the problem of getting MAX to even spawn at all. So I'm too good for the V2. Man, I don't know if I'd say that, but there must be some reason why I can't get it. The universe is aligned against me. Ooh, fox. The fox you actually need for a few upgrades later on, so where is he? Oh shit.
I can still get the upper hand.
Boom! Silent strike on him. But I've alerted his mates now. No! Bam. I've got no slowdown. They sound heaps like Transformers as well, which is kind of cool. See, I take a lot of damage as well. Like that's why you don't want to be doing melee too much. But I'm a bit of a scrub. I am, by the last, like as I finished the game last time, I was quite good at it. It's just been ages since I played, so. And we've lost our bloody fox. Well, there's a turkey over there, but screw him. Anyway, let's go to cast. Yeah, I don't know, Bushwalker. Sometimes I have good luck getting him to spawn, usually off stream. And then other days it's just crappy. I think it could just be luck, really.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
Nope.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. There he is.
There he is.
Looks nervous.
Got her triangle to talk to people. Yeah, I played this game like when it first came out. I loved it, adored it actually.
Mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Let us trade.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Yeah, it's a shame that I can't stream at 1080p 60 FPS. Well, I don't know if I can actually, but I think it would probably lag a little bit too much. So he has different stuff. You can actually get like shards, which translate into money, I guess. At the start of the game it's a bit rare, but then later on you end up getting a crap ton of it. These treasure boxes, we have tokens. See the Banuk culling bow token? That's what came with the DLC, so you definitely want the DLC if you can. I'm not sure what the version is that's on sale on the PlayStation Store, if it's the deluxe or not, but I thought it was worth it. We'll get their boxes first. Trader box, free sample box, and I think trader box. Okay, we can open these up.
You wanted a tripcaster. I'm ready to trade when you are.
We can open these up and then
I guess
create
that
bigger
can
bag slots, because I don't think we'll have enough at the moment to take all these weapons. So we can go to. We've got a whole crafting menu for your ammo and stuff. You can do it from the weapon wheel, which is really quite fast and it keeps the pace of the gameplay. But for when you want to like modify outfits, modify weapons, or craft traps and potions or carry capacity, you have to come into this menu, which it's not bad. You don't have to do it all that often. But we have to go into our inventory and open up some of those treasure boxes we got. So these are very rare ones from the DLC, so they have pretty good stuff in them. There we go. Should have enough to upgrade our bag after this, I hope. Crafting, carry capacity, maybe. I think we have to upgrade our weapons, possibly. Otherwise, we won't be able to carry all the weapons that we get from the DLC. Yeah, we can afford it anyway. It's easy. Outfits, we can afford it easy. Resources, we should upgrade that too. Hunter bow quiver, we'll upgrade that too. That should be enough for now. So that gives us a bit of a head start, or getting all those boxes off him. And now we'll get the armor and stuff off him too.
Back for more. What a treat.
Blip. Alright, treasure boxes. We'll pick up the other ones now. Give me. So these give us bows and different armor sets as well.
I thought you wanted a tripcaster.
Shut up, mate.
I guess that can.
All right.
Shut up, buddy. And we'll open up the treasure boxes and see what we got. But culling bow, storm. We'll have a look through them. So as far as outfits go, they all look different. Every outfit looks different, so it's really nice touch that they did that. This one is, it looks like it gives us more accuracy and damage, possibly, or melee damage. This one gives us elemental resistances, but it looks awesome. Like, I love this outfit. It looks cool. The little horns on the head and the shoulder pads and everything, just, yeah, badass. This one gives us higher stealth. I use this most of the game because of the stealth, which is really quite important. It doesn't look that great though, so yeah. I'll show you how this one looks in the game. It looks really good. But we also got some new bows as well, the Kaja hunting bow. Different bows can use different types of ammo, sorry, or different weapons can use different type of ammo. These ones can only really use the standard ones. This one is good. That's more an armor penetration one. This one's good for the fire arrows, maybe? I don't know what the advantage of that one is, actually. It looks a bit meh. Yeah, these ones are all pretty much the same, so whatever. I'll go with this with the armor piercing on it. Slight armor piercing. Banuk. Put it over that one. And we get our spear. Otherwise, everything else is pretty normal. And yeah, the look of this one is cool. It looks really cool. But I think this one is a bit more useful. The Nora Outlook one, because of the stealth, you get higher amounts of stealth, but it just doesn't look as cool. So, obviously, I'm going to do the intelligent thing and look cool. Just, yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, yeah, now we have to buy a tripcaster of him. I don't know if we can afford it anymore because of the stuff we just bought, but anyway.
Back for more. What a treat.
What a treat. The like the mouth movement is really good, and the fact that their eyes kind of are constantly flickering around and stuff, it just, wow. What do I have to buy? Weapons, a tripcaster. The slings are really quite good as well. The rope caster's good. All the weapons have their uses. That's what's really, really good about this. Tripcaster, I would love to buy the sling. I don't know if we can afford it, but
a tripcaster.
yeah.
Practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Anything else?
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Goodbye.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. See you around.
And later on, you can get different shots with different elements on them, and you can really expand your weapon inventory. So the tripcaster that we got, this one lays down shock wires, and the way it works is you put it between 2 points, like this, and then you make an enemy run over it, and they'll hit it, and they'll trigger whatever elemental effects on it. So it's really good. You can set up a series of traps and lure the enemies into it. What do we got? We'll just go weapons. And now at this point, okay, I've done that, mate. Stop telling me to do it. Whatever. So at this point, I think we can pretty much go towards the proving. Unless there's some animals around to farm. I really wish this tutorial thing would piss off. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Whatever. Oops, there's a watcher. Get him! No, missed. Boom! So you've still got a little bit after your you kind of alert them to still get your sneak attack in. Shit. But it's pretty forgiving. And I am getting rocked right now. I found when I first started playing, the learning curve was pretty high, because if you let the guys get in within melee range, they absolutely destroy you. Like, these are the weakest enemies in the game, and they can, like, two-shot you, basically. So you really need to get your bow game down pretty well. Alright, I think we've done enough dicking around, so we will go see Rost. I would really like the sling caster, but I don't think we can afford it for quite a while. It'll be alright. I don't think we need it for the trial anyway. It becomes really good later on. I think you get a blast sling, and you can launch like explosive little grenadey things, and they are amazing. They just destroy. Hoodie, I don't know. I don't have an Xbox, mate, but I would assume it's the two shoulder buttons, the two front shoulder buttons. I don't know what they're called on Xbox. The right bumpers or paddles or thingamajigs? I don't know. Where are we going? Over there. My sense of direction in this game used to be quite good, believe it or not. This is about the one game that I have good sense of direction in, but it seems to have all gone out of the window. Later on you can get mounts, so getting around is really quite quick. But I found that most of the time I wanted to walk because there was little animals along the way that you want to hunt, and there's heaps of monsters to kill, so yeah, walking around is it's not such a huge task. Also, you get a pack that gives you fast travel later on, so you can do that. Where am I going? Yeah, you can get a pack that gives you unlimited fast travel later on, so yeah. Also, Hoodie, just before the Armiger runs out, press L1 or LB and RB again, and you'll do a Armiger chain, an extra damage at the end. So the waypoints are pretty dynamic. Once you reach them, instead of just being a straight line, it gives you. Once you hit a waypoint, it'll change a bit, so it's pretty good. It's like a point-to-point system. No, that's not the word for it. I don't know how to explain it properly. I'll show you when I'm playing a bit more.
You have the fire arrows?
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark?
Maybe the helmet's a bit much.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Yeah, it'll be illegal for
Even
them
if
to
the tribe
interact.
accepts me, I won't.
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay.
Master Chief, I just saw the Ace Combat 7 trailer. Is it good, mate? Is it really good?
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
Alright, buddy.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
So once you finish the proving, the game really opens up after that. Excuse me. It's just a little bit linear at the start, but it definitely opens up after that. Do a quick savvy. Savvy. Whoa, his cheeks puffed out and everything when he did that. Nice touch.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
Oh, lighting those fires is, they act as waypoints
So much for
and
tribal law.
save points.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace.
Once you light them, you can save at
These are
them
the true
and
wilds,
fast travel
Aloy,
back to them as well.
with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah,
Follow the path. It's not far.
that cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
So the enemies start off pretty basic at the start, but then we'll start to fight some really hardcore ones
I
later.
see. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Gathering is so quick as well, it doesn't really distract from the game as well. It's good that you don't have to sit there for like 3 or 4 seconds kind of collecting stuff. Got a Bunsey rabbit back there. And you can tell by the icon over the carcasses or the corpse what type of loot they'll have. It'll be different from like white, green, blue, purple, yellow. Get him, son. Oh, so sneak attack is definitely the best way to be doing it.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've bastard theirs. Tomorrow they will hunt again.
Try and beat the pig up.
They won't need to. This machine will be
Take that, mate.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Oh. Wicked. Sawtooth. These guys aren't that bad, but they can be pretty quick.
It's huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene.
Huh.
You understand? You are on your own.
Nice.
I should stay out of sight.
Luckily there's a box here.
Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Alright, so if you want to really like predict what these dudes are doing, you can press the R1 and we can see that he's going to walk around a certain area. So using that information we can lay traps for him. Also his weak spot is like on his underbelly or undercarriage, so it's kinda hard to hit. But we can do it if we put down a tripwire. It's kind of weird that the animals can't see the tripwires all that easy. Well, it used to be that they'll just walk over it, so I don't know if it's still the case, but yeah. We'll put a tripwire down there and hopefully he'll trip over it, and then when he tries to chase us, he should hit this other one as well. Where did he go? Must be up behind the house or something, huh? Here? No? Buddy! I guess he's up behind the house. You'd think a big ass machine like that, it'd be pretty obvious where he was. Wait. What? Oh, there he is. Shit. And we'll see what my hunting skills are like. Hopefully he gets his underbelly exposed when he rolls over, and we can get a few good shots into him. Maybe I can hit it from here. I don't think so though.
That's got their attention?
No. He's like, what the fuck? Sometimes you have to knock like armor plating off their like undercarriage or whatever before you can actually hit their soft spot. I think he knows that the line is there. Aww, he totally hit that. Yeah. Okay, we'll get in some hits. Wow, that's doing like no damage at all. Usually when you can hit their canisters, they usually explode like that. So you want to hit them with fire arrows. And it does huge amounts of damage. No, buddy. Forget me, I'm not even here. So yeah, this hunt's not going all that smooth at the moment. But he's taking a lot of fire damage, which is good. And man, this is sloppy as hell, but anyway. We'll get better. Oh, he's limping too. Huh, such a good little touch. There we go, shocked him. Sorry, mate. You done, bro. Usually the yellow painted stuff on their bodies does extra damage as well. There we go, got him. They're not too bad on their own, but once you got like 2 or 3 of them all like circling around you, they beat the crap out of you.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test.
That was
to hone my
perfect.
skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow.
I don't know what he was talking about. That was completely perfect, right?
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone.
It's kind of sad that the tribe rejects Rost fully, but he doesn't... It seems like he still wants to be part of it and cares for it and respects it, but I don't think he should respect it all that much.
This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
See you at
I'll
Mother's
see you
Heart.
at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Yeah, the story, I guess, is a little bit generic at the moment, but once we get past the Proving, it really does open up quite a bit. Generous reward box. Ew. So I'm not going to progress with the story at this point, just because I'm going to have to stop streaming in about 10 minutes. So I'm not really going to have enough to progress through the Proving. But next time we'll get the Proving done. I think it'll take about, I don't know, half an hour, and then we should be up into the open world. And that's when the game really starts to become cool. You can explore. Like at the moment, all we've seen is this little area, but the map is pretty huge. So there's really cool places to explore, all different types of areas. So yeah, I hope they do an expansion in the future and put in like a whole different part of the map. Would be really quite cool. I really hope they do that. But at the moment, I think that's a pretty good first look at this game. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it, but I definitely recommend, if you're not all that sold on it yet, watch a couple more episodes, because once we get into the open world and after the Proving, it just really opens up, and it's a fantastic experience. It really is. Anyway, guys, everybody in the chat, thank you very much for stopping by. Little Kidder, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. You're always such an awesome little kidder. Yeah, so it really helps out. Thank you. Jonathan Ward, they explain Ross' backstory in an optional conversation near the end. Makes sense after learning his past. Okay, I never got that one before, but yeah. Miss Saul, are you going to watch Sony E3 press conference? I'm not sure, mate. I have to get off now because I'm going to my daughter's friend's first birthday party, so it depends how long I'm stuck at that party, but we'll see how it goes anyway. If I find out any really juicy and interesting and awesome things from E3 that I'm really pumped about, I'll make a video about it straight away, pretty much. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you next time. I should be streaming at around about the same time tomorrow, maybe a little bit later than it was, but I'll definitely be back tomorrow and streaming, so I'll hope to see you then. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, comments or suggestions, leave them down below, and if you haven't subscribed already, then please do so. This has been Lemon Eating Cow. Nope. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend.